Good morning, everybody. I wanted to explain myself. So, yesterday, on Monday, there were 2 videos, but on Sunday, I didn't publish any videos. Saturday, we got home, it got late. I think I laid down and fell asleep, and it just didn't happen for editing a video. So, last night, which was for me Sunday night, I edited 2 videos. So Monday, you got 2 videos. You got Saturday's vlog and Sunday's vlog. So, sorry about the delay. I hope you can forgive me. But we should be back to regularly scheduled vlogs now. I thought about doing a live stream yesterday. I got a little beetle. I don't know if that's good. Oh, it's a lightning bug, I think. I thought about doing a live stream, but by the time we got home, it was too late. So it just didn't work out. I'm heading out to milk. Piglets seem to be doing very well right there. Pretty quickly, the ducks are actually doing really well too. I don't know if you guys can see them right there. They're kind of getting to know that whole pen area. I think tomorrow, if it works out for my friend, I'm going to go pick up some of those magpie ducks. We'll put them in there with those guys and then leave them in there for a while, and then I'll start opening up the gate so that they can start free ranging around. That's the plan. And then eventually, probably later this week or early next week, we will move all of the ones in that pen there, all the production reds, in with the big girls, and probably some of the other ones too, so we can start consolidating and getting less feeders and waters to have to do every day. So that's my plan. Hope I can stick to it. We'll see you guys in a minute. Guys, I wanted to give you a quick update on the garden. Over here in this garden, I picked one zucchini. I'll show you that later. There's another couple of them getting ready. But the zucchini did not like when I trimmed them, so it seems like it's kind of dying back. But we'll probably get 2 or 3 more. Maybe more, because it still looks like it's shooting out new growth. So, but the sunflowers are growing well. The beans I haven't done much with, but there's a few beans over there that are growing up the sunflowers. Kale, chard, spinach not doing so much, but the kale and chard are doing great. The asparagus is little over here. What I did want to show you was, so on the live show that I was on with the Pratt family, they were talking about the next guest, how their tomatoes had not been ripening at all. They had a lot of green tomatoes. Let me show you my tomatoes. Until really recently, we had a lot of green tomatoes as well, but now we've got red tomatoes and orange ripe tomatoes. I mean, we're about to be buried in cherry tomatoes, which is fine. I've told you guys before, my family loves tomatoes. See all those yellow tomatoes? Those are ripe. We've got some bigger tomatoes over here, like the grape tomatoes that are getting there. And then there's some tomatoes over here that are getting ripe. And there's some down in here that are ripe. And we're actually, so these are the coolest looking tomatoes. I forget what kind they are, but you know, they look like peppers almost. And some of those now are starting to ripen up. So, oh, let me show you the zucchini. So there's one of the zucchinis. So, as Brian had reminded me, one of my subscribers, Justin Rhodes, would say the garden is jammin'. We are really going to be underwater or under tomatoes here pretty quickly. Our kids they'll eat tomatoes raw, especially the grape and cherry tomatoes. If I wash them off and put them on the counter, they'll be gone in hours. You can see the sunflowers are doing well. Got some over there. I really like, so these sunflowers are just like a more heirloom variety. And they've kind of got that pale yellow with a red on the inside, which I think is pretty cool. So the garden's doing well. I'm gonna head inside and make sure the kids are doing okay. So Homestead Boy 3 and I decided to come out and pick some tomatoes. He's eating as many as he's picking, but that's what gardening with kids is all about, I think. Some of these just explode with flavor in your mouth. They're so good. Right, buddy? You like them? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Heading to the feed store. Thankfully, I remembered to look in the back of the van before we left, because the stroller was in there and a whole pile of bathing suits and towels from when we went to our friend's house to go swimming. So I'm gonna clear that stuff out so we've got room for feed, and then we are out of here. So there's the feed we got. 6 bags for the sheep and cow, mostly the cow and the milking cow. 6 bags for the laying hens. Actually, all the chickens now are on the laying hen. And then 2 bags for the pigs. So we had room outside for all of the bags except for this one. So I'm gonna take this one, put it in the barn, and when we get room, I'll put it back outside in one of the waterproof barrels that we have. But let me set this down and I want to show you something. So my wife asked the other day if I got a free t-shirt with a certain number of bags purchased of feed at the store, because just about every time I go, I come home with a t-shirt. But here, let me see if I can show you. The t-shirts are like $5. See, Dexter Mill, free advertising. I'm not being paid by them. Although if they wanted to sponsor me, I'd be cool with that. So this is the front, nice t-shirt, and then the back, it has a drawing of the mill. Let me see if I can, there you go, you can kind of see it. Pretty cool, huh? They're good people there, and for $5, I'm happy to be a walking billboard for them. So I wanted to let you guys know, I made a sandwich. I made a BLT BSC. What? Oh, you're wondering what that is. It's a bacon, lettuce, tomato. You guys probably figured that out. But then bologna, salami, and cheese. And it was delicious. These homegrown, home-picked, fresh-picked tomatoes, there's no comparison to store-bought tomatoes. These things, I mean, unless you're going to a farmer's market and they're picked that morning, I mean, these things are just exploding with flavor every time you put them in your mouth. And they have so many different flavors. Like, the red cherry tomatoes are way different than the yellow cherry tomatoes. So, we like them, don't we? Well, you don't like them yet, but soon you will. You're not quite old enough for food yet, but soon. Oh, you waving hi? That's nice. Hey guys, it is evening. We got back from our Dave Ramsey class. Today's class was on insurance, kind of the defensive plan. It was a really good class, actually. Kind of talking about what kind of insurance you need and how much with regards to home, auto, life. If you don't know, whole life is a scam. Don't get off. I've known that since before this class. In fact, I had a 2-year ongoing not going to do it with our insurance agent. And if we hadn't gotten our insurance with him a long time ago, we probably wouldn't be our insurance agent anymore. But like literally for 2 years, he was like, "Oh, I really think you should get into whole life." Like, I'm not getting whole life ever, so stop asking. Didn't stop him for like 2 years. Well, I convinced Homestead Boy wanted to come out and milk with me. I'm not sure this qualifies as proper milking attire, but I'm not going to complain, that's for sure. So I've mentioned before, I've thought about getting rid of these sheep this winter, but then I come over here and the newest sheep, they're letting me pet them. She was coming over to me. See, she comes over and she lets me pet her. She's a good sheep. So we'll have to see. I'm not sure. He's definitely going to the butcher at some point this fall or winter. I actually am not ending my day. Homestead Boy 3 was supposed to be going for an overnighter at my mom's house. It was going to be his first overnighter. He's not interested in staying there. He wants to come home. So she's going to start bringing him home. When I'm done here, I will see if I can meet her someplace. Otherwise, she'll just bring him home. So such is life. This big fella did the same thing when he was that age, even a little bit older. My wife and I were both homesick kids when we were young, so it's not surprising. But anyway, have a great evening. I'll see you guys in the next one. Instead of doing a fist bump, I'm going to do a chest bump. Ready?